while we certainly appreciated the very eager and boisterous Taylor Swift fans being on our side, this has been going on for years, and you know this. Whether it's what just happened with Bad Bunny, whether it is way back to the days when Pearl Jam tried to take this on, this has been happening for years. And one of the things that was so striking about the hearing is that you wouldn't even know if it was a Democrat or Republican and asking most of the questions. There was general agreement on this is a monopoly for ticketing, 80% of big venues. That really wasn't disputed. Number two, they do the promotions. And then number three, they own a bunch of arenas. And if they don't own the arena, they do business with independent arenas, but then they often get 3, 5, 7-year contracts so that it's impossible for a competitor like SeatGeek, was one of our witnesses, to come in and try to compete for the business.
What can you do if there's somebody out there who is hoping Beyonce goes on tour and they want to buy tickets? What can you do to make this experience better for consumers now? And I guess ultimately, what's the big piece of legislation here that can really change the way tickets are sold online?
Based on this hearing, there's some changes while this investigation is going on that Live Nation should make. I mean, we should be able to know exactly upfront the transparency of what fees are charged for what. Government Accountability Office showed that about something like 27% of the fees on our ticket price are fees for Live Nation. Secondly, sometimes it goes up to as high as 80%, 75%. It's pretty crazy. So that should be out there. The ticket price shouldn't change. Sometimes for fans, when they get to the end of the clicks on the purchase of the ticket, the price actually goes up more. That shouldn't be happening. We've had hearings on this before. The thing we haven't had is action. That is a fair game. And if the Taylor Swift fans being so vocal about this, in addition to fans for other bands, and a few of them, when I mentioned different bands, they would actually like write in their fans. So there are a lot of people out there that care about this. If that gives us some extra oomph to move something to action, that's all I care about. I'm tired of just having these hearings where you throw popcorn at a CEO. Okay? All right, fine. Headlines one day. What matters is that they make some changes, Ticketmaster, Live Nation right now, that we have got bipartisan support to push that, as well as the Justice Department investigation, and that finally we get some common sense legislation passed. Those three things, if we could do 2 of the 3, if we can do all 3, we'll get the legislation introduced, but if we can get it passed, that's a big win for our fans of music out there.